What's up, guys? It's Christian Welch with the Fantasy Authority, aka Evil Empire FF on Twitter, bringing you another 2021 fantasy football profile. Today, I've got a rookie for you, and it's one of my favorite rookies, New York Jets wide receiver Elijah Moore. So Elijah Moore doesn't have a last season in the NFL for us to dive into and really see how that translates to this year. So I'm going to, kind of take you back into the past 3 years at Ole Miss and give you a little bit of a background on Elijah Moore before we talk about the 2021 New York Jets. So Elijah Moore is 5'9", 178, 21 years old, again, out of Ole Miss. The Jets selected him with the second pick in the second round in this year's NFL draft. That's the 34th overall pick. So some great draft capital on Moore. This most recent season, 2020, his junior year, he put up 86 catches for 1,193 yards and 8 touchdowns in just 8 games. So, I mean, that is insane. Again, 8 games, 1,193 yards, 86 catches. So we're talking over 10 catches a game. I don't have the number in front of me, but that seems like 150-ish yards a game. Just insane production last year at Ole Miss by Elijah Moore. Along with that, he had an 84.3% catch rate, showing really strong hands, 30.4% target share. So literally like 1 out of every 3 balls is going to Elijah Moore at Ole Miss last year. He averaged 7 more yards per game than Heisman winner Devontae Smith. That's how good Elijah Moore was. So if he had played 12, 13 games instead of 8, maybe there was 2 wide receivers vying for the Heisman last year. So digging back before last season, he made waves at Ole Miss as a true freshman. And what's really impressive about that is his freshman year at Ole Miss, they had 2 wide receivers playing there that you may have heard of, A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf. Elijah Moore still came in there and put up an 11.3% target share as a freshman. So very impressive by him. Once DK and AJ went to the NFL in his sophomore year, you saw the true breakout from Elijah Moore at age 19.4, which puts him in the 83rd percentile as far as breakout age. He put up 67 catches, 850 yards, and 6 touchdowns as a sophomore. Leaves school with a 45.5% dominator rating, which is 91st percentile. And he's 4th in school history at Ole Miss in receptions and receiving yards. So just a tremendous college career by Elijah Moore. Diving into him as a prospect, 98th percentile agility. So, I mean, this guy is, 1% away from being the most agile prospect there was. 93rd percentile speed. So he put up a 4.35 40 at Ole Miss's pro day this year, which again puts him in the 93rd percentile. This is just an elite slot receiver prospect, but he's versatile enough to play out wide if he needs, despite his small frame. So let's hop into the New York Jets. They have a new coaching staff. Thank God Adam Gase is out. Robert Saleh is in. I hope I pronounced that right. Mike LaFleur at offensive coordinator, bringing that 49ers flavor to the Jets. And we also have a brand new franchise quarterback. So the Jets, we know, took Elijah Moore with the second pick in the second round. They took Zach Wilson with the second pick in the first round. So as far as the current New York Jets, who's Elijah Moore's competition, there's not much in town. I mean, they just brought in newly signed free agent wide receiver Corey Davis from the Titans. The rest of the wide receiver corps, you got veteran Jamison Crowder, Keelan Cole, Denzel Mims, and then, Chris Herndon, Tyler Kroft at tight end. So not much to really talk about in the wide receiver corps. In the running back room, you got fellow rookie Michael Carter, and then, Tevin Coleman, Ty Johnson, LaMichael P. Ryan. Nothing that's really getting you excited on the offensive end. So for me, with the draft capital that the Jets invested in this guy, I mean, this is a top 34 overall pick in the NFL draft. The Jets are clearly looking at Zach Wilson and Elijah Moore as the superstars for this new generation of the Jets. But again, an elite slot receiver like Moore is perfect for a quarterback like Zach Wilson that has just a tremendously quick release. I really think this pairing can fit well for the Jets. Now, the Jamison Crowder signing does potentially slow the path for Elijah Moore to become a heavy producer. So don't be surprised if at the beginning of the year he's working in, you're seeing Crowder out there a little bit more. But I'm a talent wins out guy, and I don't see any way that Elijah Moore is not by far the most talented pass catcher on this team. He's getting just crazy positive reviews out of camp right now. He is absolutely killing it. He's a tremendously motivated player. He thinks he's the best receiver. This guy literally has a list in his locker of every wide receiver drafted before him in the draft this year. And just like we saw Ocho Cinco doing with the corners back in the day, this guy is ready to check off this list that he is outperforming the guys drafted ahead of him. So give me a player with this kind of production profile that potentially is already the number one target on his team that is that motivated to be the best. I just absolutely love it. Where is he going? Underdog's ADP currently has him going 97th overall. So that's the first pick of the 9th round. That's wide receiver 50. By comparison, his teammate Corey Davis, who's a veteran and just signed a big free agent deal, is going 106th overall, wide receiver 54. So it seems like I'm not the only person excited about Elijah Moore. He's already being drafted as the top pass catcher on the Jets, and in my opinion, rightfully so. It's not like he's a crazy, crazy value right now. The community has picked up on him a little bit, but at wide receiver 50, I don't know where you're going to get another wide receiver that should lead his team in targets, in my opinion, like Elijah Moore. So if you're as excited about the talent as I am, go ahead and pay that price. Again, you may have a little bit of a slow start to the season with Crowder starting in the slot there. I am hearing some buzz that there's a chance Elijah Moore gets that other out wide position with Davis to start the year. So we'll see what happens, but draft Moore with the expectation that he is going to be an all-star for you at the end of the year, but maybe not the beginning of the year. But this guy is by far the most talented wide receiver on his team, and those are the kind of guys that I want. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Fantasy Authority on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter at FF_authority. Follow me on Twitter at Evil Empire FF. Join our community on Discord. So we just started up our Discord. I mean, it is just a tremendous community for you guys to come in and ask questions for us. Just chop it up about fantasy football, show us your teams, whatever. Anything fantasy football related, whether it's redraft, dynasty, Devy, DFS, we've got it going on in the Discord. So hop in there with us. We're looking forward to interacting with you guys all season. That's all I got today. Catch you next time.